Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 1, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 2, Chapter 35, Vishnu's Statement in the Shiva Puran. Hariom Tatsat. Daksha said, O Hari, Vishnu, Lord of Devas, friend of the poor, storehouse of mercy, you must protect me and my sacrifice. You are the guardian of sacrifice. You are identical with the activity of sacrifice, the performer of sacrifice. O Lord, be merciful. Let not the sacrifice be destroyed. Brahma said, thus submitting entreaties of diverse sorts with great respect, in his mental agitation due to fear, he fell at his feet. Vishnu raised Daksha of agitated mind, and on hearing the words of that evil-minded one, Vishnu remembered Shiva. After remembering Shiva, his own Lord, Vishnu, the knower of Shiva's principles, said thus, addressing Daksha. Vishnu said, listen, O Daksha, I shall explain everything true to fact. Listen to my words, which are as efficacious as mantras, beneficent and pleasing. Not knowing the principle of Shiva, the great self and Lord of everything, you have insulted him. By insulting him, not only does every activity become futile in every respect, but also it engenders adversities at every step. Poverty, death, and fear, these three take place when people worthy of worship are not worshipped, and when undeserving people are honored. Hence, with all efforts, the bull-bannered deity shall be respected and revered. A great terror has befallen us because Lord Shiva has been dishonored here. Although we are all lords, we are unable to accomplish anything due to your misdeeds. It is a fact I am mentioning. Brahma said on hearing these words of Vishnu, Daksha began to ponder. He sat quietly on the ground with his face turned pale. Meanwhile, Virabhadra, the leader of the Ganas, sent by Rudra, came to the place of sacrifice accompanied by his army. Some of his attendants followed him closely. Some came through the sky and others came from the different quarters and sub-quarters at the bidding of Shiva. These innumerable heroic, fearless Ganas came there roaring like lions. By that great sound, the three worlds echoed and the quarters were plunged in darkness. The whole earth containing the 7 continents shook with fear. All the oceans, forest and mountains were excessively agitated. On seeing that vast army of destructive potentiality, devas and others were quite surprised. On seeing the enterprising activity of the army, Daksha's face turned red with agitation. He fell at the feet of Vishnu, straight like a staff, prostrated at his feet, along with his wife, and said thus, Daksha said, depending upon you, this great sacrifice was started by me. O Vishnu, great Lord, you are the final authority in the matter of realizing good rights. O Vishnu, you are the cosmic witness of sacred rites and the protector of sacrifices. You are the savior of Vedic virtue, O great Lord. Hence, O Lord, you shall offer protection to my sacrifice here. Who else other than you is competent for it? You are the Lord of all. Brahma said. On hearing these piteous words of Daksha, Vishnu spoke enlightening. Daksha, who was averse to Shiva's principles. Vishnu said, O Daksha, protection shall be offered to your sacrifice. My promise of protecting Dharma is truly well known. You have stated the truth, but you have transgressed the same. O Daksha, listen, I shall tell you. Cast off your cruelty. What transpired at Naimisa, the holy place, in a surprisingly mysterious manner, is evidently not remembered by you. O Daksha, did you forget it in your evil way? Who can save you from Rudra's anger? O Daksha, a person who protects you, the wicked one, finds no approval anywhere. An evil-minded man does not see what is good and what is not. A sacred action of right cannot be efficacious always. You must know that to be your duty, which is naturally efficacious. Except Shiva, none can be the bestower of action. Shiva bestows the fruit of the actions upon the person who is tranquil on account of devotion to the Lord and whose mind is fixed in Him alone, depending upon knowledge alone. If they eschew devotion to God, they will fall into hell and remain there for hundreds of crores of kalpas. Those who solely depend on actions are bound by its nooses, are born in lives after lives, and are finally scorched and tortured in hells. Here Virabhadra, the chief of Rudra's attendants, who suppresses all his enemies and who is born of the fire of Rudra's anger, has now come to the sacrificial yard. There is no doubt in this that he has come for destroying us. There is nothing impossible for him to do, whatever it may be really. It is certain that this great Lord will become tranquil only after burning us all. Since by my mistake I have transgressed the affirmation of Lord Shiva, I too shall bear the miseries along with you. O Daksha, I have no power to prevent this, since I have become an enemy of Shiva by transgressing his affirmation. There can be no happiness to the enemies of Shiva. In the 3 periods of time, misery has of necessity been invited by me along with you. My discus, Sudarshana, will not hit him. My discus is Shiva, belonging to Shiva, and it can cause the death of only non-Shivas. Even if Virabhadra had not been here, this discus would have killed us and returned to Shiva. This discus has remained without killing me, although I had transgressed the avowal of Shiva. It indicates that it is compassionate. Hereafter, this discus will not stay with me. With its fiery effusions, it will depart quickly. Even if he is worshipped and honored by us with respect, Virabhadra will not protect us, since he is extremely angry. A sudden dissolution of every one of us is imminent. Alas, it has already set upon us. There is none to offer us refuge in the 3 worlds who can be the refuge of an enemy of Shiva in this world. Who can be the refuge of an enemy of Shiva in this world? Even if the body undergoes destruction, the torture at the hands of Yama, it is store for us. It is impossible to bear as it generates much misery. On seeing an enemy of Shiva, Yama gashes his teeth. He puts him in cauldrons of oil and not otherwise. Actually, I was preparing to leave after an open declaration. Still, I did not leave immediately by the contagious sin of this wicked person. Even if we flee from this place, Virabhadra, the devotee of Shiva, will drag and pull us by means of his weapons. Whether it is heaven or earth, Patala, or anywhere else, it is not difficult for the weapons of Virabhadra to gain access there. Such is the power of every one of the attendants of the trident-bearing Rudra. Formerly at Kashi, Kalabhairava had plucked off the fifth head of Brahma playfully with the tip of his nail. After saying this, Vishnu resumed his seat, his lotus face showing signs of great fear. At the same time, Virabhadra too reached the sacrificial platform. While Vishnu was saying this, the gods and others saw the vast ocean of the army led by Virabhadra already come there. Footnotes. (326) Nemisa, modern Nimsar, is a sacred region of Uttar Pradesh in the district of Sitapur on the bank of Gomati. 327. Yama. In Puranic mythology, Yama is the god who presides over the domains and rules the spirits of the dead. He is always represented as a terrible deity inflicting tortures called yatana, or departed sinful spirits. Here in today's reading, the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vyom Vaishnatam Jagannatanatam Shubhutanatam Shivam Shakram Shamisha Kapurakaram Karana Pradaram Sansara Sarabhujagendra Adam Sasa Bhavam Bhavami Saitam Nama Om Nama Parvati Patena Sutram Bhagami Chamasukisha Chulam Shivam Swabham Sajja Om Hari Om Tat Sat.